Austin couldn't decide how done he was as he looked at the quickly scrawled note and the empty beds of Sylvia and Eric. He sighed deeply. Mercedes was helping a black market, Melody was converting a manipulative supervillain, and now the kids had run off to go save a friend with literally only a note and no details to help him follow them. He sighed again. Something wrong, Kingmaker? Sylvis hissed out from behind him. Austin turned. For someone who's supposed to have spies everywhere, you don't seem to be doing a good job of keeping us all in one place. The spindly Fae shrugged. It's not my job to keep you here. Right. He paused. Then can you give me some directions to Sylvia and Eric? They seem to have run off. And you're going after them? They're children, he emphasized. Not really a Fae concept. Do you have their location or not? Sylvis shook his head. Unfortunately, no. Austin raised an eyebrow. Sylvia seems to have taken Aron through a tree. They teleported. Austin blinked. That wasn't an ability she shared with us. Guess I'm not the only mastermind. Sylvis shrugged. No, Austin thought. It was much worse than that. It was a new power. Austin stood up. Where do you think you're going? After them. Do you even know where they are? Austin looked Sylvis dead in the eye. Not yet, but I bet I can figure out before you can. He walked out of the cave before he could have Sylvis's response. There was no time to lose, and he had a horrible feeling. It's a magical, mystical time. It's anecdotal adventures. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of City of Mist, Kingmakers. I'm your Master of Ceremonies, Ashley, and these are my players.
I'm Cassidy, the Rift of Typhon. Cassidy, playing Matthias, who is the Rift of Typhon. My brain shut off for a second.
Yes, Cassidy's now a character. Anyways, Tele, Tele, and I'm playing Adalaie, the Rift of Nemesis.
I'm Sonya, and I'm playing Emma, the Rift of Athena.
I'm Siren, I'm playing Aron Frankel, whose Rift is King David.
And Juno, who plays Jane, the Rift of Hera, and Selena, who plays Mara Galanis, the Rift of Hades, will not be joining us for this episode. And where we last left off, one
Tiny dragonfly into the mist.
One group dives into an abyss of bad memories. And another sits and waits for them to come back, only to hear laughter come from farther down the hallway.
Not good, not good. Do we stay here? Aron, do we stay here or do we follow the laughter? This is not good.
I feel like following the ominous laughing voice is probably not the best idea.
Yeah, following the laughter is what happens in every horror movie ever, right? And that gets them killed.
I say we just stay here, make sure if they need the other group just fit into the abyss of probably not anything pleasant.
Give me something to throw. Give me something to throw.
What are you gonna do? Hit them like what?
Tuck it into the further down the hallway.
Don't show it where we are.
We're talking loud enough already. Fine.
Okay, that's a lot different than just here's something.
All right.
Over here for you wanna freaking murder us, weird voice.
Fine.
Knowing this situation, it probably does.
Do you two just sit and ignore laughter?
Yes. It's a horror movie. We're not going to follow that.
Then it eventually goes quiet. Very abruptly cut off mid-laugh.
That's not
burning.
And you... Something else you can hear. In the distance. A tapping, almost.
Footsteps coming towards us.
They're not in the rhythm of footsteps.
Lots of footsteps.
Human footsteps, it might not be.
Doesn't seem to be getting any louder.
I don't like this. Aron,
What?
I don't like this.
Neither do I.
What should we do?
And it takes a little bit, but eventually you realize what you're hearing is something opening and closing drawers.
Oh,
Okay, those are probably important. Let's try to put a stop to that.
yeah. Get up and then. Alright, we need to stick together.
Buddy system. Let's go.
So you run off into the
Okay.
fog.
Both of us are
Buddy
protectors,
system.
people.
Go! See, the buddy system always works. Alright, back into character.
Give me a glowing knife. Give me a glowing knife, quick.
I have all multiple. I give you 2 glowing knives.
Awesome.
Kind of based after the one he stabbed the shadow, the hand with, so it looks
Ooh.
really excessive.
I hope I never cut myself with this.
Yeah, I don't recommend doing that. I was kind of in the
Yeah, but you can
to
hear
work on the mist.
sliding and opening and closing of drawers in the distance.
Doesn't sound like anything's being messed. It's just
On the right side or the left side? So we can just go to the opposite side. We just
Farther ahead, deeper into the mist.
All right.
Oh, let's go.
Can I make the occasional little glowing markers so don't get lost?
Yeah.
It's a straight hallway. There's no
Okay,
turns.
just in case. I don't know the layout of a
No,
room.
so they know where we're going when they come back. If they come
Okay,
back,
Hansel and
they know
Greteling.
where we're
Okay,
going.
Hansel and
Yeah.
Greteling.
I don't quite know the layout of a brain like this, so I don't know how straight this goes. It could just end. I don't
But
know.
eventually, you can see a solid form in the mist, opening and quickly going through files, fingering through them, closing the door, opening another one, slamming them closed when it doesn't seem like it's finding what it's looking for.
What does the figure look like?
Nothing. Looks like it's just a form of fog and mist. More solid
Oh, shit.
than the form around it, and the mist around it, seeming to spread off of it almost in tendrils.
I'm gonna gesture Aron and describe a bow physically without saying anything.
Oh well, you guys fail at playing charades for a good solid minute.
Okay, is that what
Aron, give me a bow.
strings wouldn't work? It's a metal thing that looks like a substitute, like a metal rod. That wouldn't work as a bow.
Damn. Never mind then. I take the
So I give
take a
you.
little knife. Just
Okay, I tried to no.
But it seems to have noticed you before you got the chance to do a sneak attack, you notice somewhere in your game of charades the drawer has stopped being slammed closed, and it quietly closes the one it's going in through. And it has plucked out a file. It has, it seems, found what it was looking for in your charade time and has tucked it under one of its hands. Which, Aron, you would notice has a little glowy stab wound
in the hand.
in one of its hands. And it
Okay,
sort of
because all the
cocks its head and
diplomacy,
looks at
okay.
you, and you get the feeling that it's grinning at you as you watch the absence of fog form a smile on its fogged face.
What fog?
Oh, that's creepy.
And you hear that
Do
same
you speak?
laugh.
Lulu. Do you speak? Do you just communicate in laughter then?
Aaron's just to start just to book it and just stab it because he's
Does
already.
Aron just run forward and try to stab this
No,
thing?
he's thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it too.
Very
Turns. It like flicks through the file it has, looks at you guys, looks at you as it does this, it rips the file in half.
No! Oh, that is so bad. I'm going back.
Well, you talk big smack for a
And then
man.
it throws it behind it, scattering this broken memory now across the floor.
Yeah, of course it's breaking memories.
Alright, that's.
I'm gonna go and charge towards it. I know
Charge,
exactly
full
how
speed
terrible
ahead,
this will be.
freaking stab it aggressively. I know it doesn't like this
Stab.
You
type
move in to
of
stab it, and it just
Yes.
dissipates.
starts aggressively stabbing at the fall.
I go over to the file.
It is so the actual file, once again, isn't labeled. You can see the date. It's from a couple years ago, which is odd. Felix would have been about 9, you think? Or 10 in this memory?
What's the broken memory? Can I try to find what's left of it?
You open the file, first of all, to try to see, but it's empty. You would presume if you had opened the file when it is intact, it would take you to see a movie, the memory that is within it. Unfortunately, this memory has now been shattered.
Can we try to fix it?
But the file that it's under is just labeled Montreal.
Not good, not good.
At least it wasn't like it probably could have been worse if it was something much. If it
You
said,
don't know how important this could have been. It was
well, I'm going to hope.
It wasn't Athena. I need this.
For once, well, I'm gonna think positively.
Bring the pieces together.
I moved the pieces together.
Okay, you sort of fitting broken pieces of paper together. It was a clean rip right down the middle.
You got a stapler. Aron, can you make a stapler?
Probably it would have. No. At least the one that works.
It is all metal.
Okay. The staple. How does this work?
It's literally a spring.
I don't think I can make I think the spring's just a solid piece of metal that looks like a spring.
Oh, God.
I make a spring. Does it like
Shove
work
it
like
together.
a spring? I'm pretty sure it
Keep
wouldn't
shoving it
be a
together.
spring. The coiled piece of metal.
It
Make a
took
little
something
plane.
from the memory.
It's
It
also
just walk
temporary.
away, Athena
It did
says. It did not
It's
just
what?
rip it. It took something from the memory.
We need to go
Destroying the
find him.
file was a distraction. It left it empty. It took what was inside it.
I take the pieces of
The
memory.
fog is beginning to clear.
Which way? Which way? Is it clearing from one side away from the other? Or?
It seems like it's all clearing.
All right, we need to. It took something of the memory. Not good. No, it's a different fog.
Fight me, you
One's not
shadow
aggressive.
coward! I'm trying to throw insults at the shadow figure. Aaron's kind of not in a good mood with this stupid shadow. I'm like the opposite of you. I'm literally practicing I make glow.
But as the fog dissipates, we will leave Emma and Aron and go to Matthias and Adalaie, who are diving into the abyss of bad memories, which are not as well organized as the memories Felix likes.
Chaos is almost
Well,
never
he-
organized.
Well, he organizes in filing cabinets all the memories that he revisits or looks through. Doesn't seem he organizes these ones. They just float
Just yeets him in a tunnel. They're like, I don't like
What a
that
normal
one.
mind looks like.
Yeet.
What a normal mind would look like. You have to sort of dodge and weave past these bursts where you think if you entered one, you would be going into one of Felix's bad memories.
So are there multiple forms of Felix?
What do you mean?
So yeah, we don't see any like Felixes.
Nope, it's just an abyss with occasional splotches of memory. That you could investigate those farther, but
I don't think I can roll an I can roll an investigation check, but I can't add anything to it.
no, as, like, would you go investigate these farther?
Probably not. I'd probably try and get where I thought I was being held. And
Yeah,
so, like,
there's no sign of it. It's just an abyss. Like, this is what you imagine being in someone's head would actually be like normally, if someone's not a mind reader, just an abyss with occasional memories that are
I would like
tangentially
to
connected.
start shouting for Felix.
Second verse, same as the first, it echoes. And you get
Oh.
nothing in response.
I was hoping it'd be different if we were in the
Adalaie will
inside of it.
shout for the say arrows.
Same echo, nothing happens.
But that would work.
Should we look at the memories?
Well, I'm all for one for poking around. Seems like this kid's got too much going on.
That makes me want to not look at the memories now. You said that out loud, but yeah, I guess.
Adalaie, do you veer into one of the splotches of light?
Splotches of light's the memory, yeah.
Yes.
No.
Do you do nothing? What are you doing?
Like, let's get
Searching for
closer
the
to
running
it.
Felix.
Hmm?
Searching for the supposedly running Felix.
Well, the running Felix was in my memory. He wasn't just like running. He was like running on the street in my bad thoughts. Maybe we should try doing what Aron did. Do we have stuff to throw? 'Cause Aron just kept throwing
Got Willy
things into my
Wonka's
memory.
tea factory in my bag.
Are you willing to like yeet some of it into the memories?
We'd lose our payment.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Oh, is it a good idea? Why don't we just pick one? Let's go.
I throw a dark chocolate bar into one of them.
It disappears.
Let's go into a
Do
memory.
something? Alright. I head into the nearest one. If we get stuck in this one, it's on you.
Well, we weren't gonna do anything just floating around in the abyss out there.
And as you do that, you are taken to a freezing memory. It is cold. Snowing, very clearly, in the middle of a big city. Adalaie, how well traveled would you say you are in the Canadian provinces?
Can I just roll a die and see what my percentage is?
Would Adalaie have gone to Canada before?
Probably.
Would you have made acquaintance, like, would you have gone to a big city? What would you have done?
Well, she mostly went over there for like, like those meetings abroad. Those.
Probably
Probably
not.
big city.
Yeah.
Probably not, actually. Not this one, anyway.
So I have no
But
idea.
you would probably recognize it, though, strictly because this is Quebec.
Ah, French people.
French people?
Yeah, you are standing on the top of a roof. You can see Felix, or at least a younger version of him. It looks 10, 11-ish. Standing on a roof, sitting really, watching the snowfall. He's on his cell phone, and he's scrolling through it. I'm kind of impatient, like he's waiting for something.
I'm gonna walk closer and like look for real Felix running around.
Oh, you don't see anything right away, but the smaller Felix turns and looks at you and goes, "Poking around my head."
We're actually looking for you.
You need directions.
Yes, that would be greatly appreciated.
He says, well, usually you find when I'm in my own head, I usually go to the center of it. I don't rove around in the darker parts of my brain.
I'm pretty sure I saw you though. In my memory in here.
Well then, guess you're out of luck. I would have just taken you to the center frame and you could have gone from there, but if you're absolutely positive,
No, I'm
somewhere
not
in
sure,
here.
but
You're going to trust Mattie with being absolute positive about something?
I'm not absolutely
I
positive.
haven't met either of you two yet.
Alright, I think I know where we're at now. Okay.
So are we gonna go to the center of his memories, Adalaie? Since I can't
Preferably, yes.
make calls apparently? Yeah?
Yes. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Well, which center do you want to go to?
There's more than one center.
Rift, duh.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
You have two.
that's a good question, because both of them are kind of missing. Let's go to the kids, right?
Let's go to the host.
Felix's center? Ah, well, have fun. And, like a door, he walks over to, like, an entrance that leads farther into the apartment complex he's standing on top of and opens the door for you. Right this way.
Okay.
Matthias walks through, I guess.
Adalaie turns back into an actual human.
And you walk through.
Yes.
And you find yourself in a penthouse.
Rich kid.
Do you think he has one of those towel warmer things?
I hope to God he doesn't.
Matthias would like to shout for Felix again.
Nothing happens, though it doesn't echo in here.
So, should we just wait?
I don't think that's a good idea. Aren't we on a time constraint?
Oh, yeah.
Is there stairs or something?
Yeah, it's a full penthouse. Like, couch, there's a kitchen, there are, like, pictures on the wall, there's a laptop laying out, the TV's on.
Is the laptop open?
Yeah.
I'll go look over at the laptop.
Matthias will go upstairs and start knocking on doors.
None of them are locked, open, they're empty bedrooms. None of them are They're all kind of sparsely decorated. The Adalaie, when you walk over to the laptop, it is open, and it looks to be open to like a search engine, like those library book search engines that are just for that library. It's like that, but in very nice, pretty font. Felix's memories.
He downloaded. This kid. I gotta tell you. What's on the TV?
Looks to be some French, like family drama playing.
Alright. Adalai's gonna hesitantly type on the computer. Since?
Present.
Yeah.
It takes you up to like a live stream style website where Felix looks like he's catching his breath after having been running, and is looking around, and he is watching fog that was right on his heels begin to recede.
Try present/location or present location.
Do you come down the stairs? Say that, because
I probably eventually.
Yeah. Adalaie types that.
Well, these are his memories, not his GPS coordinates. So you
Take
get
a left after traumatic memory number 3.
But he does appear to be running through his own memories, like memory hopping through different ones.
So Matthias would like to type in last night's. Yes, so yesterday's date, and then like the time that everyone kind of split up and went to their rooms.
Okay. You watch Felix go to sleep, and you can hear his memory. You can't see what Eros looks like, but you can hear another voice that sounds like Felix, but has a different intonation in their voice. And you hear the conversation from last episode's starting interlude.
And then anything after that?
You watch Felix sit on the floor and get ready to use his abilities. And then there is static. And an error pop up on the computer.
404 file not found.
Error 404 memory
He had
not
a
found.
breakdown. He had a mental breakdown.
Really? That seems like a retaliation to me.
But you would notice there's a link on the memory breakdown to see Eros's memories for more information.
Click.
Takes you to a different pop-up, which is very similar to Felix's page, but is Eros's memories in that same pretty font.
Or you type the same date.
Same date and time, yeah.
Yeah, this time you see something ghostly floating next to Felix, watching him and talking to him. And Felix uses his powers, and presumably dives into Jamie's mind, and then collapses, and Eros curses, oh shit, and dives into Felix's unconscious form.
Does this mean we're gonna have to go into Jamie's memories next?
We don't have Jamie's memories access.
No, but I mean, are we gonna have to leave here and then go check Jamie's memories? Because it looks like, I don't know. Because to me it looks like Felix is in Jamie's head, And then Eros was like, shit, Felix has vacated the premises. I should hop on in there.
I think we
Or maybe
need
Jamie-
to have a talk with Jamie.
Or maybe Jamie retaliated in some way for Felix trying to look into his head. And then
You
Matthias
hear,
like,
as you do that, as you're having this conversation, you hear a door open and close.
I slammed the laptop shut.
And you see from the front door, from where you are in the kitchen, Felix walk in to his memory penthouse.
Felix or Eros?
You really can't tell the difference.
Matthias is gonna step out of the kitchen and like walk straight up to him.
Why are you in my brain?
Oh, thank God. And Matthias is just gonna hug him.
You're kind of having a fit.
Yeah, you're like not okay.
No, I did get that. I was being chased by one of the same fog thing that was in Leo's head the other time. When we looked, that was kind of frightening. It disappeared. Did you guys have something to do with that? Are there more of you in my head?
Yes, there's an Aron and an Emma.
Okay, Emma
And
knows
then
what she's
Athena.
doing. So, okay, maybe Emma doesn't know what
She's
she's
not
doing.
here.
Athena knows.
I think Aron stabbed it.
Okay. Interesting.
I just saw a knife in his hand when he came up.
Anyway, you guys want to leave my head now?
Are you gonna be able to get up?
Looks at you like you're an idiot.
I'm just
Airport.
making sure.
Brain stuff is my entire thing.
It's not my thing, which is why I'm asking.
You've been like this since like early morning, honey.
Oh, yeah, I know that! I remember passing out!
Also,
I'm
you
happy
don't
you're
fix the
okay
airport.
now. Yes, can we leave?
Great.
Your head is kind of scary.
It's well organized, thank you very much.
I
think
didn't
that's
like
what
the
scares him.
elevator place.
Oh, you went into the trauma land?
I got pulled into the trauma land, okay?
Why did you get pulled into the trauma land?
Because we knocked on the door.
Why did
And
you
no one
knock?
Because it was a door, and I don't want to just walk into parts of your memory. That felt rude.
You just walked into my head anyway, so
Did you
like...
mention how Aron went to the door with an axe not that long afterwards?
No. Matthias is leaving that part out right now. You can tell Felix about that yourself.
I kicked you guys out and make sure you didn't break anything. And he makes
think
motion with your hands, and you're back in your... before you can respond.
That was weird.
Yes.
I don't like brain stuff.
All of us are
No,
back.
Yes.
I think I like
I'm a
the
ghost
relationship
now.
and no longer envy Josh.
Athena quickly switch places with you, so you're back
And
in
no
here.
longer envy Emma.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, this is not good. Hey, Mattie and Adalaie?
Hmm?
Little mist, the mist creature figure
Mm-hmm.
ripped up a memory,
Mm-hmm.
which is never good, and took something from it.
And soon after you guys come to, Felix sits up.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh, and immediately grabs his head.
Aron, what'd you do?
Ow!
What?
Has one of you invented ibuprofen yet? One of the people who can summon anything?
Yeah, I was able to do that,
Shadowy misty
but
figure that is ripped.
I can get you
ripped
some
up.
herbs and fix that. I have some knowledge in that area.
I can deal with it.
Do you want me to try some headache pressure points?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I think it's more metaphysical than actually. Considering one of you took an axe to my
Was that why you?
bed.
Was that why you threw in the first thing you threw into my memory was an axe? I was curious because I was like,
wait, hold up. Your memory, your memory manifested in his head?
Aron's gonna
I think so.
silently, as they mentioned who took an axe to my head. Aaron's just like, don't know. And
Aron disassociates.
and his face just kind of glow a tiny bit.
What about the ever-falling platform?
Yeah.
Does it rattle when you move your head now?
That was actually fairly. I didn't realize.
I don't know how long those last.
Yeah, we still don't know. Can you keep tabs on that, Felix? To see how long it takes for those things to go away?
The glowing platform in your head?
I actually didn't really know that they had like a weight limit like that. They would actually break.
Be careful, I'll put it all in your heads.
Oh, good luck. I wouldn't even notice at this point. My head's a mess.
You want to
Oh
try?
yeah, no, I know that.
Wait,
You want to
what?
try? Honestly, I want to see if
Hey,
you can do it.
we did not have the contractual obligation for like the first week, okay?
Exactly.
Wait, what?
I don't even want to know what my head looks like.
What did you do with my head?
Nothing.
Yet.
Hey, we
no.
signed a contract. I wouldn't do anything.
Matthias quirks his eyebrow a little bit, but doesn't say anything.
Does anyone remember how many times we've broken that contract so far?
Quite a bit.
For most of us,
Only
none.
broken it once.
Talking about us as a group.
And Matthias, you like screamed and broke people's eardrums. That counts too.
One, I was being controlled, and two, that was because someone else in the group broke a contractual obligation. And three, I did not intend to. The contract specifically says intentional.
What about all the times you've used your super strength to grab people?
Do I frequently use that on party members? I don't think I do.
Not
Not that you
frequently.
realize.
I don't recall snatching people in non-dire situations.
The spotlight comes on over here. I'm glad you're feeling better, but now I'm gonna have to go have a talk with Jamie. Hi.
Oh, no, don't do that. He grabs you. Like, seriously? Do not tell him. Because it will end badly for all of us.
I'm
Why?
pretty sure he
What'd you see?
Okay, so, like, you know how we were so happy that there wasn't mind control in this place?
Oh
No.
no.
There's
He's mind
definitely
control.
mind control in this place.
Mind controlling him. Felix, who's mind controlling him?
I wasn't able to tell before the fog attacked.
The fog is mind controlling him.
The fog can't do that from this far away.
Where's the source of the fog?
Back on Earth.
Felix? Felix?
Do you want to inform us of something?
Adalaie gives him the look.
He continues to laugh. Well, like, I've been trying to find, like, a good way to, like, tell you guys stuff since we got here, but there was never, like, a good
Get
time.
it out.
Because we're never all together, and I feel like
Brandon,
everyone
put it out.
knows a different piece of the information. Like, Adalaie, how long have you been a Rift? Like, how experienced are you with the Rift community?
Rift community? Honey, I raised rifts.
No, like, not your family or the close people you know, but with,
Oh.
like, how, like, the world functions with them.
I know in some places we're basically illegal.
What?
Huh?
Well, it depends. It
But I'm
depends
not
on
all that
the particular
experienced.
city you're in. Well, the usual way it works is like every city has like an avatar that like rules over it. As like
What?
their territory, and they'll have different rules.
So how
If
can
you're-
you know this and
Funny story. Quebec
Is that why you
definitely
had a
has an
penthouse?
Quebec definitely has an overlord.
Is
that
that why you
I've-
have a penthouse?
I've talked to before. No, my parents were just rich.
Do you have one of those towel warmer things?
Yes, it's Canada. It's freezing.
Why do you need a warm towel after a warm bath? That doesn't make sense.
Because warmth is nice.
Mattie, you might not understand this because you're always warm, but warmth is nice.
It sometimes is miserable.
Hard
But
to
also I
see.
don't get cold.
Back to what you were saying.
But like, every sort of like there are different territories, and like, at least in Quebec had the current overlord of Quebec. When I left, I think there was some sort of territory war going on. I wasn't paying much attention when I skipped town. But like back to the point, Foxbury, the place that you all live, has one of those.
Oh.
I think. That's my running theory. I only stayed in the town for like 2 days before it gave me the creeps and I decided to leave.
Shit. Look where that got you.
I mean, I certainly left.
Yeah, I did.
Brain gears are rolling right now. Trying to figure out who might be the overlord in a sense.
But like, the reason I wanted to wait to say this until everyone is together, because I think every like person knows a different piece of the puzzle thing. I don't live in Foxbury, but like I know some creepy stuff happens in Foxbury.
I know we have a high rift population.
Oh yeah, like that's part of it. But that is because I'm pretty sure you like overlord of your territory gathers them, like seeks them out.
Oh.
Matthias looks a little wounded now that he's thinking about it a little.
Like the reason I wanted to wait to share it is because like I think other people know different things.
Well, we need to gather everyone together.
We're still missing a group.
Also, find a way to get Jamie back to being himself.
Yeah, Hazel, you fixed a mind control problem once. Is that something you think you can do again?
Hazel, I could certainly try. But yours was like a chemical imbalance problem. It wasn't controlling your mind, it was messing with your the way you
Emotions.
processed your emotions.
That makes sense.
Does the king here have magic? Does the queen have magic? Who could it be?
All of them have magic because they own they own familiars, and in Evra only mages can have familiars.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna be pissed if it's rain. Crap, I have to put another freaking... Matthias puts a coin in the curse jar. Should we go and try and find the others?
What do you mean the others? I think we need to take care of Jamie first.
Well,
How
you
do we
know
take
that
care
most
of
of
Jamie?
the people that weren't here when you guys were looking for Felix had already gone off to the festival.
Oh boy. So Jamie already took off for the festival, yes?
Yep.
We need to find Jamie. I think we need to get out of here.
I'm back.
We need to break up into groups and try and find the others.
And then have a specific location we're meeting back on.
Hold up, what's going on?
Jamie's mind
we're-
controlled, you know that already.
Mm-hmm.
We're planning on getting everyone together, someone keeping an eye on Jamie at all times, because, you know, he's mind controlled, and we don't have a way of taking... Felix, you have a way of taking care of that? Or did you already try?
I mean, the attempt ended here, so I don't know how well that would go. And I don't know if mind control is the right term.
Mind taking over?
Bewitched? Charmed?
No. Like, Jamie's very much aware that he is, like, I guess,
Controlled?
mind controlled, whatever. In his own head?
Is it like how the Fae are bond?
What do you mean?
Like they're contractually obligated to do what their owners say?
I guess that's closer. It's kind of weird. And I never got a good chance to look at Catalina's head when she was... because we signed the contract.
Jake is still bonded.
Well, we've already established.
Yeah,
His head
Kate's
is a
memory
mess.
is kind of weird.
His head is just a mess and a half.
But he also had a miss, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he did.
But it can't be the same mist, can it? That's just like
It
a
managed to get
foggy,
into
repressed
people's
memories
brain at
mist.
It
I
broke
don't
the
know.
floor.
If all of the Fae are like... all of our riffs are Fae, and like it happened because he met a Fae that he wasn't supposed to,
So you think it's...
maybe it's the same Fae. I don't know. I need a conspiracy board.
Just ask Mary Kate, she'll help.
Mary Kate's not here.
You have a journal, don't you? Mattie?
No, I don't. And
I have a what?
all paper material were lost in the shipwreck.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, you should check your memories, because the shadowy mist figure...
What?
Good.
Which one? What
I'd
thing?
say which cabinet was from
Montreal.
the date.
Montreal.
Oh, great! And he actually turns and you can see Eros floating beside him now, and it's like, that's one of yours. And Eros frowns and sort of disappears for a moment and then comes back and is like, we have a backup of that one.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we don't only keep paper records in my brain. That's
Yeah,
just
we
for
didn't
sh-
try it.
Yeah, that's just for
But
show. That's
It-
that's to like fit my organizing gremlin.
Well, we did think it
From
took
it.
something.
Yeah,
Oh well, that's just lovely.
probably information.
What all did you do in Montreal that would be worthwhile to a shadowy creature?
I don't know.
Is Kai anywhere?
Hmm?
Is Kai anywhere?
Kai at this point has probably taken Alyssa, Ezekiel, and Jasper, and they've gone out.
Yeah. Alright.
Does Eros
Yeah.
know?
I'd like to go meet up with my son.
Mm-hmm. And
I feel like we should get the rest of the group together.
We need to keep an eye out on Jamie, I think. Have someone constantly on him. Or near him. You know?
We should call everyone back.
For a meeting tonight, you know, like last time?
Is that really a bright idea? Considering.
What was one of the larger like tavern/bars that Matthias saw when he was walking around the first night? Is there like a name that he can remember?
Go to the cafe that Jasper and Adalaie went to.
Why?
Because we're trying to determine a meeting place, and Matthias would be like, "Well, we can tell everyone to meet at this place."
Okay. There is one. It is called, if you will give me just a single moment to flip to my notes on the city.
Flippity flip flip.
Flipping song. So many.
Wow, take this pause while she flips through her notes to go follow us on Instagram.
And if you haven't already, subscribe.
Yeah.
Nice. Subscribe.
We'll tell you every.
Content.
This is probably the first time we've said that in. What episode are we on? 41 episodes?
Oh yeah.
If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing?
We're great at
you're
advertising.
41 episodes in.
Hated advertising here. Anyway, there is one in sort of middle area called the Merchant's Row. Of the Merchant's Row, called words.
That is an interesting name.
Excuse me.
Called
Called the Bear's Hide. Bear's Hide Bar and Tavern.
Interesting.
But are you guys going out to the festival now?
Yeah, I think we should actually take buddy system. 2 of us go off and we try and find people and we tell them to meet there in like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Mattie, you want to go with me and tell people where we're meeting?
Sure, guys, we're all meeting at the Bear's Hide, so just spread that news.
Mm-hmm.
The Bear's Hide Bar and Tavern.
But when?
In an hour and a half, let's say.
Okay.
Sunday.
Let's go.
Sorry. Emma, you got it now?
Mm-hmm. Let's head out. Need to meet.
So I'm paired up with Emma?
Yeah,
Sure.
and I say that you find everyone pretty easily, because the festival events have been laid out. Merchant's Row seems to be where the main events are, so it's pretty easy to find people.
Are we getting Jamie in with us?
Are you?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Jamie will go with Adalaie and Aron.
You bringing him to the tavern? Where we're
Yes.
having a discussion about him? Okay.
I mean, why not? We should have a
Fine,
discussion
sure.
about leaving.
Ah,
Mhm.
yes, true.
From what Felix said, he's aware he's being mind controlled.
You just can't do anything about it.
So we should be like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, yeah, you guys eventually all come to the bar, the Bear's Hide Tavern.
Find a secluded corner booth.
Where there's a bard
Yay.
group playing. It's a very, if you look, you asked for the largest one in the city. This is a very busy place. And there are quite a bit of you.
Is there a table open that would fit us?
Absolutely not! There are like 16 of you!
How about we just go over to the cafe next door?
Yes, because the cafe is going to have larger booths, Adalaie.
Well, I can bet you there will be more seating.
Sure, we can go to the cafe next door. Is there a cafe next door?
Absolutely.
Now there is.
The Lunar Light Cafe.
Awesome, so all 16 of us walk into the cafe next door. That probably has much fewer people. Did I say that sentence correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You sit down at your tables.
Push them together.
Yep.
We need to talk about getting out of here,
comes
right?
up to you guys and is like, "Do you want anything to drink? What do you want to eat?"
Got any coffee?
I order the kids like sweet pastries of some sort.
Okay. And I'm assuming you pay with the money you have.
Yep.
If you're paying for, if everyone's getting something, then just, and Matthias, you're paying for Alyssa's and Ezekiel's, yes?
I'm not getting anything because I'm not going to spend money on that. Wait, I have money. What did I say? I actually have money.
Yes, you all have 10 crowns. Then it costs a crown for a meal, so it cost Matthias, you are down 3 crowns if you're buying yourself stuff as well.
Yeah. Why not?
So everyone can mark off a crown if they're getting something to eat and drink.
Yeah.
But, you get your food. It is a small place, like you're gonna be eavesdropped on by anyone else who's in here.
We should think about meeting up with the other group, right?
Yeah.
I look at the others, and I kind of like, for everyone except Jamie, I give kind of a pointed look, like, right? Like the other group. Weren't they still in the Mirror Grove? Hey, isn't that why we were gonna come here in the first place?
To go to the Mirror Grove? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we were gonna ask him for permission to go into the Mirror Grove. That's why we were headed here in the first place.
I do not recall this.
I do. It
It was
months
something we
ago, but
discussed
yeah.
first episode.
What
How
first
to get
episode
back
are
in
you
the
talking
Mirror
about?
The very first episode we played.
In character.
Oh.
When we first survived
Oh, I was
here.
talking out of character. Yeah.
Everyone else is in it.
Yeah, we talked about it like forever ago. Because we knew that there were still
I
people
barely
on
remember
the tree.
what happened last week.
I don't believe that for a second.
Alright, fine. I know we solved a mystery. And I know I got some fancy clothing. I know that we know about a second cage now. That aside, that's about as much as I remember.
Oh God, bring that up again, my mind. It's swirling.
Hey, pay attention to your food or something. It gets your mind off things.
Yep.
Well, Ollie?
Absolutely. Pay me in more lollipops.
So we should ask the Emperor about permission to go to the Mirror Grove
To meet up with
so we
our
can
friends,
go get the
yeah.
other group.
Oh, wait, Kate, do you know where the rest of our people are? Like, other than this Mirror Grove?
Someone hand me the map. They should all be in the Mirror Groves last time I checked.
Alright.
Allie's the only one who has the map, so she puts it on the table.
Okay, I've already been paid, too. This is great.
Yeah.
Well, it's certainly changed.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
there is 2 people still signatures left in the Mirror Groves.
Where's everybody else?
2 people, believe it or not, are in this city right now.
Well, we need to get them first.
I could just go stand on the ceiling. Or, not the ceiling, the roof.
And then
Sit
one
around.
is in between.
In between.
Okay.
Like,
so first we're gonna
walking
get the
from the
people-
Mia Groves or moving from the Mia Groves toward Ashbourne.
How close
Okay.
do you think the people in the city are to us?
Again,
Or
I
do you
need
say
a map of. We've
general?
discussed this. I need like a map of the city to do that, or else I'm just moving my finger around by millimeters on this map.
Matthias
like,
will
summon
stand up
the-
and go over to the cafe maid
Yes.
person. By any chance, do you have a map of the city?
I might have one in the back. Give me a sec. And she'll walk back, and then she'll come back with a rough drawn map of the city.
Thanks, we just need it for a second. And Matthias will take it to the table and set it down.
They're in merchant stores somewhere, so they're like in the same district as us.
Awesome.
Who wants to go
So
after?
maybe we should just...
Fly. Pick them up.
Well, we don't know who we're looking for. But I glow, and they're probably from Foxbury. So if they were looking for anyone, they'd look at me, they'd see me, and be like, hey, I recognize that dude. Let's go in there. So I'll go. I'm gonna go stand by the door while you guys chat.
Yes. I still have that.
Anyway,
So
try
Matthias
not
like,
to refer to
walks
stuff in
outside.
the chat.
It's on Instagram.
it is on our Instagram.
Yeah, but you're saying it.
Fine,
that.
Maddie. This is essentially Maddie and IHOP.
Yeah, gotta say your jokes out loud, or nobody else can laugh at them.
Sometimes you say them out loud and no one laughs at them anyways.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Anyway, Matthias goes outside, and the rest of you are left inside to continue to talk.
So,
Well, those two, we can take care of those two pretty easily. Then we should catch the person who's heading here, and then go over to the forest, I think. And then once we have everyone together, we need to have a discussion about Foxbury.
Get some nods about that. But Matthias, outside, you don't see strangers approach you, but the form of Layla is like running around looking through the streets, and she sees you and like runs over. It's like, have you seen Leo? He escaped.
You what? No.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, well, there are two other Kingmakers. Matthias would like to use his new fancy control firepower to be like, hey, to like put flames in the sky. Fellow Kingmakers,
A
please come
giant
here.
flaming arrow.
ASAP.
A giant flaming arrow.
Yes, a giant flaming arrow pointing straight down at the street they're at.
Useful.
I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. So we'll wait till they get here. We should probably tell the rest of them.
Yeah, good idea. Is everyone here?
Yep, Matthias will open the door to the cafe. And gesture for Layla to go inside.
And Layla comes in, looking quite frazzled, and shares this same news with all of you. That Leo is gone.
Adalaie cracks her knuckles and stands up. Alright, time. We need to come catch a motherfucker.
Jamie quizzes an eyebrow. Leo, is that the guy that shot me?
Purse jar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Purse jar.
I'm not
First
paying
jar,
for that
Adalaie.
one. They know it.
Why?
I paid when I said it in front of the 13-year-old. You've said it in front of all 3 children. Curse jar, Adalaie.
Yeah, you can't argue out of the curse jar, Felix
I
says.
did not agree to the curse jar.
Yes, you did!
I only said I would carry it.
Okay, then. And Felix reaches in and hands you back your money, Matthias. If Adalai's not going to follow the rules, you don't have to.
But I'm following the rules. Matthias puts the money back in.
Okay, then. And he takes the jar away from you, Adalaie. Then you go and get to carry it.
Okay. I don't care.
You're
I don't
set.
know why you guys trusted it with me.
You set great examples for young children, Adalaie.
Hey, I'm old. I don't care.
You should. That's the old's responsibility to set examples to the young.
Well, I thought that, but then I met y'all.
I thought we're all like this because we don't have good examples.
And then I realized it probably didn't matter. Like, not one bit. Y'all
Yeah,
don't
let's just go
understand
solve the current problem. The other Kingmakers probably should have seen my giant arrow with the pointy
Yeah,
thing
because
by
as
now.
this is happening, a blonde-haired girl, much younger, still in modern clothing that looks kind of dirty, walks in, followed by a dark-skinned boy. Probably looks older, but actually is younger than her. And they both walk in, and the blonde-haired girl, who I don't know if any of you all would recognize either of them by name, because they are both younger than you college-wise, and I don't think share majors with you, or classes with you, so you wouldn't know their names.
And neither of them are on the track team.
Nope.
Either of them visit the library or the main office.
Well, you're not in charge of the library, you're in charge of the
I know, I'm
admissions.
just trying to see who would know them.
Someone else might know them, but this is for you guys, so
Okay.
I don't name them.
Okay.
And looks around, and then the blonde-haired girl's eyes meets Jamie's, and she walks over and immediately hugs him. And Jamie, like, freezes up and is like, Sylvia, you're here and okay. Let me hug you for 3 more seconds, and then we can actually talk. Yes, I am here. I learned how to teleport through trees.
Hold up.
That is useful.
The most useful thing I've ever learned how to do. And she does a count. Man, there are a lot of you guys here.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt a touching moment, but the whole Jamie thing, I don't know if the firearm thing is something he can do magically. We should probably hop on that after he shot 2 people already.
You mean Leo?
Or the Leo thing. My bad. Wrong name.
Yeah, you want to fill us in? Give us your names, that sort of thing?
Hey, I'm Emma. I
Adalaie.
died.
Lovely.
With my Rift, also Rift to Fae now. From this world.
They've always been fake. But, like,
Yeah.
I'm Matthias.
Do you guys... Okay,
Consider
Matthias?
dragons.
That's new. And crazy. Cool. I just wanted your names. I didn't need the extra stuff.
I just imagine every time you meet somebody, hi, yeah, I died once. Wait, what? Yeah, oh, I was in front of a dragon one time. I just asked for your name.
The rest of you?
We just
This is
introduce
Aron.
everybody.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a long list.
Okay.
And Adalaie is the old lady.
I'm Sylvia. That's Eric.
Really nice to meet the 2 of you. I'm glad you could meet us here. Can we hop on the Leo thing?
Yeah, we've been doing
Good
really
idea.
good at keeping an
We should
eye on
take care of
him,
them.
and now he's gone. Layla
Like,
says.
gone.
How do you wake up?
I don't know.
Matthias is gonna, like, look at Felix and be like, similar misty things.
Did the mist vanish? I wonder, if the mist vanished from Felix's mind, could it have vanished from Leo's mind?
Ooh, I would feel really bad if that was the case, because that means we were keeping a somewhat catatonic, somewhat innocent person
No, I
whole
mean,
time.
Felix, the mist just disappeared, so... How
And
long
then
ago did he
Leo
disappear?
just woke up. Let's go look for him.
Okay, can you find one in the city that isn't currently in this brightly glowing cafe?
Kate looks at the map. Give me 1 second. I have to check something.
Flippity flip, 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 flip.
Yeah. Cade shakes his head. There's no other dots.
Hold on.
Other presences in the city.
Do you track like?
I can't
lives?
sense him at all.
No, you track Fey magic, right?
I track your guys' magic, yeah. That's how I find you guys.
Did he lose it?
That means Fey magic is different now, which is not Fey magic anymore. The mist take him over.
Did he lose it?
There's really no point in theorizing.
Which just,
Yeah, that says.
so should we like look? Put out missing posters?
You just gonna leave him out in the wild and hope for the best?
No,
We can't do that!
Not again.
Yeah! We can! So yes, let's do that.
Parties, people. Search parties. Break up into buddy systems. We're going Leo hunting.
This is like a
I'd
shot in the
rather
dark, but
prefer
can
that we-
Matthias try? No, that wouldn't work because he can't track. That wouldn't work. Never mind.
Does anyone have a piece of clothing of Leo's?
Nope.
Are you gonna turn into a bloodhound?
Yes.
And the only thing of Leo's that you do probably still have has not been in his possession for quite some time, which would be his gun.
Alright, those of you who can fly, get up in the air and start searching. Those of us who can't fly, we will start searching and scouring the ground. Stay paired up. Let's do this.
Yeah, does someone want to fill us in on the details of what's going on?
Leo killed Felix. Felix is now alive.
Hi.
Leo also was the one that shot Jamie.
Yeah. Also,
And
the
we
false
had
control
him.
is mine. That is not his rift. It's bad. It tried to attack me when I tried to fix it. Also, I don't have mind powers anymore.
Yeah. So we had Leo asleep for a while until we could figure out what the hell to do about the mist.
How long's a
And,
while?
Few months.
A few months.
Like a month.
Few
Yeah.
months.
Sylvia, narrows
Since
her
he
eyes.
shot
Do you
Felix in
guys
the head.
just put problems out of the way when you don't know how to deal with them all the time? Do you avoid problem solving?
Silence.
Yeah.
How have you guys survived?
Just barely.
We've kind of been jumping from one need to solve this right now or else we're going to die problem to another. You know, mind control, dragons, running for lives, stuff like
And
that.
we
Haven't gotten around to solving that one yet because it's not necessary for our survival completely.
And also at the time, we were not super into helping out this guy that kind of actually murdered a child because we were in the process of recovering my child. So
Kidnap is a running
yeah, we
thing.
kind of fumbled that one. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Kinda.
And she sort of looks at you all. Okay, well, I don't know what he looks like, so if you want to give a description, maybe me and Eric can help.
Honestly, I think we should just let him be. It's not worth the trouble.
Matthias will rattle off a description.
Great.
And once again, the old lady goes unnoticed.
And
Say
Sylvia
something.
sits down and closes her eyes, and Eric looks at her and is like, "Are you sure you should be using your power again today? It'll be fine."
Wait, will it? Is it the kind of thing where you need food after? 'Cause I didn't finish my pastry or my coffee. Here you go. Matthias puts it in front of her.
Appreciated, but not helpful. And she closes her eyes and she opens them and they glow brightly for just one moment. And then she blinks and they're back to her normal vision. Okay. Well, not in the city anymore, so...
Oh.
Seems to have hitched a ride with a caravan out of town.
Maybe that's good for him. Maybe if some soul searching will be good for him.
No.
He actually murdered a kid. We're just okay with him being out in the world.
Maybe
No,
Technically,
we're
that
not.
wasn't his
I
fault.
guess we're leaving early. Let's go. Let's go.
We need to get permission to enter the Mirror Grove first, and then we can split.
Why don't we just enter it?
Because we need permission.
Why?
Do we?
Yeah, I don't know why you guys were on the permission train, Kid says, to the first place. Like, when the first thing I said when I met you, why don't you just turn around and walk in? No one is stopping you.
Exactly.
That was one of our first conversations we had, and you guys were very like, let's follow the rules. And then I proceeded to watch you break the rules of every place we've gone.
Yeah, let's just go.
Let's just go.
Are we gonna stay one more night and then leave in the morning? Do we want to stay for the party? Do we want to ditch the party, or we just want to split
Ditch
now?
the party.
Let's go now.
Okay.
Love the prince. Just need to ditch the party, honestly.
Should we invite the prince to go with us?
Jamie frowns at you all. You're just gonna leave without saying anything?
No, we need to say something.
Maybe that's cool for you guys, but I've stayed here for 2 months.
That's fine.
Alright, we need to find the royal family, tell them that we need to head out real fast.
We could leave a note like we did at the last place.
Did we even notice the last place?
I left a note at the last place.
Alright.
Yeah, you did. It was
Yeah, cause
Golden review.
y'all are such upstanding citizens. We all are.
Yeah, don't keep yourself out of it, Adalaie. You're just as bad as the rest of us.
I said we
okay.
all are. I'm including myself in that part.
Okay.
I feel like this
All
is
right.
being very productive. Let's just go to the castle and we can say goodbyes, and then if we have to stay one more night, we can.
Let's go.
And before you guys rush off back to where we just came from, the Mirror Groves, yeah, maybe we should catch you up on what's going over there first before you decide to just pop in, because I think you'll ruin a lot of operations going on there.
You guys are doing operations?
I think so. I think Mercedes has infiltrated the black market officially.
You guys are doing far better than us.
Yeah, and
They've already established that they're able to communicate effectively,
and
we
Melody-
lack that.
I mean, the adults are good at communicating. We might have failed in that aspect. Coming here.
How old are you guys?
I'm a freshman.
So.
I am also a freshman.
18, 19. Not too bad.
God, I miss freshman year.
Sylvia does look familiar, now that you have a name. You think, or at least, like, her family runs a diner in town. It's, like, one of the only places to go out to eat in Foxbury, so... You've probably seen her picture before.
Wait. What is the name of it? He's gonna turn to the others. Guys, what is the name of it? It has the killer omelets. He's gonna turn to Ezekiel and the Mickey Mouse pancakes.
I've only been here for a year.
Oh, the diner? It's called the Book and Burger.
That one. That's your parents, right?
My mom.
Your mom.
Dad's a professor at the university.
Oh, really? What does he teach?
Biology.
Mattie is thinking back through his curriculum. I took a biology class, but who did I take it with?
Not important right now. We should
can
be
we
going
start-
back.
Yeah,
Can we
like,
start going?
not very...
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Yeah, and
Let's go.
Melody, her operation, I think much more tense. I think Mercedes has hers in the bag. I think the dealing with the famous criminal...
So what?
The famous criminal, Silver Tongue.
Hold up.
Wait. You mean the one who mind
Hmm.
controlled our people that we were?
That the one
Did he?
Was he the one that? Did we know that? Because
Do we know that?
the two Salbana mentioned that he. This is Cassidy out of character. The two Salbana mentioned that Silver Tongue mind controlled Batman, correct?
Yes.
Matthias is like, oh yeah, the one that got Batman.
Yeah, the Batman. The one that controlled him the entire time we were riding with him.
Sounds like a nice fella.
Silvus? Yeah. I don't...
How is Cades and Catalina reacting to all of this?
Cade's, like, blinks hard when he hears about that. Catalina just, like, doesn't care.
Hmm.
Oh, and
Right?
Jade / Juno is here in the flesh.
Finally. This took a while.
Yeah. Sylvia, you guys are walking and talking at this point up to the castle.
So is she like converting him?
Probably. Knowing Melody, chances are. Only a couple of you would know Melody. She is a one of the heads of the local church and back in Foxbury.
So she must be good at converting people.
Yeah, and Austin was coordinating all of us, and we left him a note.
Oh.
And you were gonna judge us for just leaving a note and leaving?
So there were
No,
two
that
of
wasn't you. Never mind.
That was
there was-
Jamie.
Yeah, that was poor decision making. And yeah, I've been here 2 months. I'd like to say goodbye to the people who have helped heal my wounds and not left me to the apparently terrifying elements that you've all had to deal with.
Dragons.
Dragons.
I
I
know
feel
they
you
don't
guys
fuck
do not know
up.
what happened. First up, let's head to the castle. We are heading.
We're like approaching it, right?
Yes. And you do arrive.
Knock on the door.
Well, you are let in. Like, the guards recognize you. They have your description.
Hey, guards, do you know where? What's your name?
They will lead you to the
Okay.
king who you are, the emperor, excuse me, who you are looking for. They are getting ready for dinner, it looks like. You all look, worried. Did something happen?
Yeah, we need to head out.
What happened?
A friend of ours who we kept in catatonic state due to him being dangerous. I really shouldn't call him a friend at that. But,
Woke up. He's
yeah.
gone. We need to chase him.
And
before
he went
injures
with a
someone else.
caravan, apparently.
Do you need us to send out some guards?
No,
That
I
would
think
be
it's best
great.
if we handle it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you would know.
We should use all the extra help.
As long
Those
as they
guards
keep
wouldn't
the
stand a
same thing
chance.
as last time.
Like,
Matthias is internally screaming. Like,
you
no,
guys
this is an
remember,
excuse to
you guys
leave.
barely stood a chance against Leo, and therefore most of you were there.
Yeah, we should definitely no. I don't think if we had difficulty handling him, I don't think they could do it.
They
It
have
would
more
just be
people
putting them in-
than we do.
Then why don't we ask for supplies instead? You don't want to put
Do you
people's lives.
need
needlessly at
mounts?
risk.
Do you need things that will help you catch up faster?
Yes.
If you know where he's going, we can provide travel stones for you.
We don't really know
also
where
left
he's
the
going.
city with a caravan.
Yeah. Do you know where, like, the caravan... Do you guys do, like, caravan manifests? So we'd be able to
well,
check
it depends
where
on
he's headed?
the trades guild. If they're going out of country, yes, but in country, no.
Alright then.
Oh, it's okay. I think we can track him somewhat. No, we can't. Never mind. Lost that ability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Sylvia chimes in, I didn't see where he was going, I just saw him on a caravan. So we have no leads.
Well, we can always just look for the next fiery explosion.
No, that would be me. I'm not on the caravan. His style is not fiery explosions, it's loud noises, which is also me. And I'm not on the caravan, so we can't really look for those two things.
We can look for a trail of death.
But there's also a chance he doesn't have his powers anymore. Isn't that what we established? He's not connected anymore.
And, like, isn't the other running theory that if he woke up when the mist was gone, Felix chimes in, that he's not a violent, dangerous person anymore?
So we should just try and find
have a trail
him.
of death.
Or we could just leave him be.
Like,
That's a
abandon that
terrible-
person. Yeah, why would we
He's still
abandon
from
someone?
our world. He's not always the mist. That's not.
He would have stayed if he wanted to.
Don't you think that he maybe woke up in a crazy new world that he has nowhere where he is and is trying to find his way back home? Or he
No.
hasn't. He doesn't. He's been unconscious for a month. He didn't
2
know
months.
when we got here.
And
He
we
didn't
don't know
where
what the
he
situation is, so we should find him, check in with him. If the mist is truly gone and he doesn't pose a threat and decides he wants to leave, then that's fine. But last we
Okay,
checked, the
Felix
mist was
chimes
still
in,
there.
how are we finding him?
I
That
don't
is a good
know.
question.
I just know it's something we
Again.
should do.
It'd be easier just to leave him be.
No!
Less of
We
a
can't
headache
just
for us.
ignore
trying
a
to get
problem.
Together! We can't do that again.
Do we have
Like,
any
in
way
the-
to find him?
No.
Okay, you still can't
I can
find
try.
No, there's nothing. I've already tried.
him? Yep.
Mm,
Was there any
Where did I
distinct
find him?
scenery you saw when you looked at him? Talking to Sylvia?
No, I just did it quickly to get a, like, face and a name and general idea.
Does anybody have like low level tracking abilities?
Do any of us
I
have
turn into
tracking
a
abilities?
bloodhound, and that's about it.
I can do the Toph Beifong thing, but that won't work in this situation, I don't think. Matthias is gonna like. So the guards, there are guards at every entrance and exit of the gate, right?
Yes.
So it would be weird for caravans to be making their way out of town right around the prince's birthday. So there can't be that many of them, right? Leaving.
Unfortunately not. Ashbourne is a trade city. People come and go all the time.
But maybe they would
Yeah,
take
man, I
note.
wish my birthday attracted so many people.
Maybe when you become king.
Oh god. I don't know.
Can I roll change the game?
Why? What are you trying to do?
If I bless myself with
If any of
powers
them
long
remember which
forgotten, could I
entrance and
bring
which
back
direction they were headed?
one of my old tags to use or create a new one that would allow me to try to find him?
What are you trying to do specifically? And at this point, you don't know how long Layla was running around beforehand, presumably for a while. Like, he's gone. Like, he's out of the city, long gone.
Oof. So I
Like,
probably,
even if you brought back, like, an emotion sensing power, you just don't have the range for that.
yeah. Because if I already had it, I could maybe
At
boost
that point,
it, but
it would
I
be a
can't.
stop holding back.
Ugh. I already did that, though.
Can we do search parties?
Again, I think we should just leave him.
No!
If he wanted us to find him, he would have came to us. Mattie literally sent up a glowing arrow towards us.
He probably knows that we've been keeping him unconscious for months.
He probably does not want to see us again.
Adalaie, we're not going to just abandon someone.
So what, you suggest
Well, he abandoned us.
abandoned one of us?
We don't know that. He might have run away confused. If this is actually Leo and not just the mist.
I'm done with this. Adalaie's gonna walk off.
Adalaie storms off.
I say we look for him. We could look for... Could we do the plane? Could we fly around in the plane? That travels faster than any caravan.
So you want to do an aerial search?
We could try.
Well, one of our flyers just stormed out.
Matthias was going to turn to Layla.
Person.
She looks at you.
How long was he gone? Do you know?
I don't know. I went to sleep last night, and I woke up in the morning and he was gone. And then I spent the rest of the day looking around for him, and then I went to go find you guys, and you were out, so I went around town to look for you guys and found you at the cafe.
Mm-hmm. So he had essentially an entire day.
A little under 24 hours. We can't just abandon him, though.
Caravans go slower than...
A plane, yeah. We could catch...
airplanes.
But we don't know which direction he went in, and a day is still a long time of travel. And he'll be continuing to move.
How does everyone else look in this conversation?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, I know how the inner group feels about it. Like, the player characters, how do the NPCs look? Are they like, do they agree more with Adalaie, or are they agreeing with, like, we need to find him?
Felix doesn't look too keen on finding him again. I would hazard a guess why. It does seem pretty like a fairly split opinion. Like, Adalaie is not alone in her opinion of just it's one too many problems to deal with.
Okay, we need to prioritize. What is our number one priority right now?
Your grove.
Getting everyone together.
What is it? Because we've just heard that stuff in the Mirror Grove is going swimmingly, so we should leave it alone.
Swimmingly is a strong word. It's just you guys...
It's being more productive than
seem very loud.
We would probably mess that up. We know that there's one person traveling right now, so we should definitely do something about that before something bad happens.
Who's traveling?
A person. We don't know who. But
you two were here. There was someone in between.
Grove, one
oh no! Did Austin follow us? How did he know where we went? I didn't tell him.
We should probably get on that. Connect with him, or send out a message to the people in the Mirror Grove.
He's a literal detective, and you are not hard to read, so.
We should gather those who aren't doing, stuff, and at least let the people in the Mirror Grove know that where we are, that we're alive,
And Matthias will make like a direct eye contact with Felix and be basically mental screaming, let the others know about Jamie's mind control thing, that we need to get him out of the city. And he will just be repeating that over and over while making direct eye contact with Felix.
You hear Felix's voice in your head. Do you want me to do it like this? Just tell them in their head.
As slyly as possible. Priority is getting out of the city. Let them know that, please.
Okay, then you all hear Felix's voice in your head. Okay, priority numero uno is apparently to get out of the city.
Okay. So he says this in our heads, right?
We need to leave the city.
I assume Jane hasn't been with the main group for the majority of the day.
Yeah, you've been traveling with Kaya and Alyssa and Ezekiel around the festival.
Can I say I've picked up that fabric?
The rest of us are. And that
Sure.
was in our heads.
We've
So
been
I would
arguing
Maybe
this
in
for
Adalai's
months.
too.
Why are we trying to leave the city so early? She's going to think.
Does she say that out loud? Oh
No.
no. Okay, thank God.
Felix has some ways of communicating with you guys. It's not as precise as Emma's telepathy was, but because Felix's ability is not exactly mind reading, but it can function similarly. So he delivers the idea of Jamie mind control question mark. May
Jamie-
kind of mind control. It's unclear.
James
Not
like, I
himself.
may be able to do this. Or I could help Felix do it.
Either
We
way, we
really
should
want to break
still
another person's mind.
gather
Why would it be
with,
breaking their mind?
as many people who aren't
The
busy
last
as
time we
possible.
messed with it, we knocked out Leo for 2 months.
Don't forget, we also almost broke the floor in half in the plane.
There's a fog in Jamie's mind too.
No, can we not mind to talk about this? We all just fell weirdly silent in front of the royal family after
Okay.
fiercely arguing.
No, I was saying
Sorry,
something out loud.
we're just lost in
I
thought.
was saying we should head out to meet with those of us who are not busy, and at least let those of us who are busy, like the ones in the Mirror Grove, know about that we exist and stuff.
Well, if Austin's
Thank you for your
following
hospitality.
Well, if Austin's following us, we need to wait for him to get here.
We can meet him on the road.
Can't.
I bet we can't. He flies.
We can meet him in the sky.
We can do that.
Okay, if you're sure.
Do we know how fast he flies?
No, because we didn't leave the Mirror Groves. I know he can because we shared power abilities with each other.
Matthias is gonna lean to Cades and be like, if we give you a map, can you show us how far he's changed?
I mean,
Oh no, never mind. We don't have access to a map right now.
When I
Yeah,
checked, he
because
can
one
fly
person-
pretty. It seems he can travel pretty fast, but he wasn't going straight. Like, seemed to be
Searching, he
making
was
sure he
searching.
was not pursued and was looking.
You do realize I can still hear you. I'm just in the corner.
Oh, I thought you'd left the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you stormed off out of the room.
You did
assume.
say. Oh, she did say that.
I said I was leaving.
Yeah, which would
Meant I left the room.
Implies the room.
implying leaving the room.
Okay.
Yes.
You can't say I'm leaving and then not leave.
I mean, you
You
can.
could.
If you don't, you would roll
Stand-
stealth or something.
Leave
it
Sneak
out.
around. Sorry.
But I meant
Well, that's not how that works either. You can't say I'm leaving this conversation and then stay in eavesdropping of the conversation, because then people can
Yeah.
still drag you back into the conversation.
and no one did.
Yeah, because we all assumed you left the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I imagine I am leaving. Sit there quietly in the same exact spot. Are you gonna move? No, I already left. What?
I was in the corner.
I'm gone.
Okay. Ignore everything that I just said.
You can't see me.
I don't glow. What are you talking about?
Yeah, shut up. You don't see anything.
So we're leaving, right? We're leaving. Like out of character,
Well,
we just leave.
No, like in character. So it's gonna take him a while to get here, probably. Do you know how long? Can you guess?
Kids shrugs. I don't know. I have no way of knowing that.
What elevation is he at? Can you fly to match the elevation?
It's a
meet him on
no.
the
It
way,
is a
it would be
map.
nice.
I have no way of. It is a 2D. I cannot tell you that.
Yeah, we don't have a Z axis.
So so like he
If
has to
only
be out. He
someone
can't
could
show us.
fly,
Like,
that's not
physically.
Adalaie.
I know Jasper can.
We can literally fly a plane. That's not the problem.
Hey, Jasper, are you willing to help us find?
I imagine if we are flying this giant golden plane
Austin?
to.
Was it Austin?
Yes, it's awesome. I mean, I can, but we need a little more information to go on first. If he's moving in a search pattern, then it'll be hard to find him. Or in a pattern that he doesn't want to be found, then again, it'll be hard to find him.
If we can give him, like, set up a glowing thing. Hey, Aron, we can just, like, go on the road, summon a giant glowing thing. He can see that if he's searching.
Kingmakers are here.
Yeah.
But we don't know if those disappear. We should stop leaving them places.
Oh God, we haven't.
There is, but they disappear after a certain amount of time. So even if you might not even ever see it.
Hey, Aron, can you give me a?
You know that glowing basket we made? I wonder if that's still there.
No, it's
hey, Aron. Aron, can you give me a glowing bracelet, please?
Okay. Well, you now have a glowing bracelet.
Jane puts it on and starts a timer.
No, she can make a
she turns to
thing.
Matthias and she's like, "Hey, can you start a timer on your phone?"
You all want phones.
Yeah,
yes,
that would be
nice.
cool.
I'm good.
That's handing out.
Everyone's like, "Oh my God!"
And then Jane will start a timer on her
Taking
own
the
phone.
SIM cards out of our
A stopwatch.
phones, seeing how wrecked they are.
Oh right, we have to do that.
Seeing if we can place it in our own phones.
Are we rolling for that, Ashley?
For what?
The SIM card
SIM
thing?
cards, seeing if we can place them in our own phones, in our new phones.
I'll say for being nice here that you all get your stuff.
Oh, yay.
Old photos, everything.
Not all of you waited in gold with your phone.
Yeah.
This is why we make egg boats every month.
I'm sorry, I was dealing with stuff and I had to wait. It's something I had to do.
Dragon.
Okay,
all right,
so
so
what is the prioritize? Like, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on us right now, but I can't put a source to it. So, am I the only one that feels like that? Is this just general? I'm gonna turn to Hazel. Is there something wrong with me? Am I okay?
No, there's just a lot of things happening at once. And that's fairly stressful.
So side thing, can you just let me know when the bracelet disappears?
Don't say this out loud, Clay.
It'll take a while.
Okay.
For what?
The bracelet to disappear.
I wasn't going for a glowing bracelet. I was going for a giant glowing sign that said, "Hey, we're over here."
But if he's trying not to be followed, that makes that kind of leads me to believe that somebody is trying to follow him. So maybe we shouldn't do a big sign thing.
Well, Kate chimes in. If you were working with Silver Tongue, looks at Sylvia, then maybe doesn't want to be spied on.
And we are still in front of the royal family.
I mean, the royal family doesn't seem too surprised by that. But you do know that the royal family has been keeping some tabs on what's been happening in the Muirgroves. They said that. They said they knew some things about them getting involved with Silvertongue previously. When you guys first met with the royal family, they had said that.
We didn't catch that.
It was in the introduction somewhere. They were talking about the other group.
Jane is gonna. We should out of.
I think we should try to meet Austin halfway.
Why don't we talk and walk, you guys? We can at least get out into the open.
So we can get out of the city.
Why don't we talk and walk, guys?
Talk and walk where? Where are we walking to?
Yeah, Jamie chimes in. It feels like you guys haven't made any decisions. You're just shouting at each other.
We're gonna walk.
That's kind of how it constantly is with this group. And honestly, I'm getting kind of frustrated, which is weird because I'm the one doing the most of the shouting.
Sylvia sighs. I've been here all of the day, and you guys are exhausting.
Yep.
Jane's just gonna think we need to get out of the castle so we can discuss things more freely.
Nothing is stopping you from leaving.
I know, which is why Jane is like, we should talk and walk.
Matthias is gonna like turn to Jamie and be like, do what you need to do to get ready to leave, because I'm assuming that we're not going to be sticking around much longer.
Okay. Well, I do have stuff that I left around, and I'm assuming you guys all need to get the stuff that you left. So why don't we gather everything we need and then meet up and, like, figure out how we're leaving?
I was also being like, say your goodbyes if you needed that.
I am gonna do that. That was part of it.
Yeah. So where are we gonna meet? And what are we gonna do? Honestly, I'm gonna turn to Cades. Cades, you can continually track him on the map, right? We just need to pay you in sweets and stuff.
Yes, you just need to fuel my sweet addiction. Yes.
So we can head in that direction and try and guess where he's going to go. And
yeah, but remember, it's not the most reliable. It's not pinpoint accuracy.
no, but it's as close as we're gonna get. Not to mention, if he can fly and we're gonna be in the gold aircraft or on some other mode of air transportation, he's gonna be like, hey, why is there a biplane in the middle of this fantasy world?
Yep, my thoughts exactly, Matthias.
So I agree. Why don't we all wrap up and get ready to go?
Oh,
Guys.
there's two Sonyas now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
Wait, there are?
My thing glitched. It's gone.
It's gone.
Now it's one Sonya.
Oh.
Hey, we had a double Kate situation.
Anyway, the royal family wishes you all farewell, and they ask if you need anything for the road. Food, supplies, and supply with those.
An unholy amount of Sterelis.
And you kind of all go your separate ways to gather your bags and your supplies to get ready. Jamie leaves the room last to say goodbye, since he has stayed here the entire time.
As they leave,
Politely
Matthias
says-
wants to pull the girl that hugged Jamie aside.
Yeah.
So you got the whole, like, the first priority is getting out of here message, right?
I did.
Okay, so there's a vague issue with mind control.
Oh no, I know
with
that.
Jamie. Okay. Just making sure.
No, that's
trying to-
why
I'm
I'm
trying
here. That's why we left. Come here. Future visions.
Oh, the vision thing. Yeah, you literally just showed us that.
Oh,
Makes you well
and
informed.
it also should inform that where I saw Leo might not be where he is right now. Future vision, and the future's real fickle.
Mm.
I feel like that is going to be a future fight as well. 'Cause I know we need to get out of here, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure it out. And then Matthias would like to go and find Hazel.
She's packing her stuff, getting herself together. Yes?
Why did I tried to be productive? Why did I feel so freaking unproductive?
Do you want the honest to God truth here?
Yes, I'm getting frustrated.
Not an ounce of that conversation that we just had was very productive. We were talking in circles for approximately an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I got too, but I was trying to, like... But there was so much going on!
Yes. We're not... It's a big group, and big groups aren't generally good at juggling a bunch of things at once.
So we need to prioritize, but... like that's not a strong suit in this group.
No. Because it's hard to make a priority that everyone can agree on in a large group. Because everyone has different priorities.
I have an idea, but it might be a bad one.
Share with the class. I can give
What if-
feedback.
I mean, I could snag a journal and a pen, and we could sit down as like a whole group and write down goals, missions, what we need to accomplish.
Well, we're going to be in an airplane for a while, so that would be a good thing to do then.
I'll go get that stuff ready then.
Okay.
He's gonna hug her, and then he's gonna run out of the room.
Okay, you do that. And on that note, we pull away as we see everyone gather their things and meet. Jane and Aron work together to summon a new airplane as the other one inside the gold casing had disappeared. So, there is that.
But when did it disappear?
And you guys leave the city. You take your hour's travel. New days arise. Change is in the air. We flash forward in time to quite the distance. When there is what appears to be some sort of funeral procession back in the city of Ashbourne. A woman in the grandest looking Court of Stars robes that you've borne witness to yet, a full crown, stands in front of a grave in the royal family cemetery and reads off a mourning scripture from the Song of Sorrows. The shining souls of the beloved and bereaved are caught in the net of the unbetween. The living refuse to let go of the dead, and they remain trapped, wishing for rest, as their families never seemed to mend. The astral weeps for the lost, sings for their sorrow. Might they follow her voice and join them in the stars, a city of light, a paradise of the nights for all of the astral's children. May all souls find rest, may we let them go to their rightful homes, so that we might find them again under the eyes of the night. And with that, episode 41 of Kingmakers, Sapling, comes to a close. I've been your MC, and we will see you all next time.